Hello guys, so today we're gonna show how to set up a server in Citizen 4. Every links I'm using in this video is in the description box. First step is to go to the Discord server of Citizen 4. Here you can see a channel called Server Setup. So these are the basics of setting up a server. You can either read this or watch the whole video. And this is the basic default server resource. Also, you will get a free roleplay server. It's called RedRP. Now let's set up the base server. So here you can see a resource called server.rar. You should download it. Continue to download and save. Now we should go to the downloads folder and extract everything in server.rar. If you open it, you can see the server directory. Here you can see server.exe, config files, and resources. And this is the exe that we use to host the server. This is the server configuration files. If you open it, you can see the basic settings of the server. This is the place where you define your ports, load resources and all. Here you can give a name for your server. I'm giving it as test server. If you remove the comment, you can give your website address here so that people can access it from master list. I just gave a Discord address. You can give either Facebook, Discord, or whatever you want. And if you remove this comment, you can set a password for your server. If you want to play with your friends privately, you can lock it up and play. Here you can set up a logo for your server and it will be showing in the master list. So you should specify a name here for the PNG file and you should paste the PNG file inside the server directory. Here you can define the ports of your server. If you want to run multiple servers at a time, you should use different port for each. Now let's try hosting our server. You can see the server.exe here. You just want to open it. It will show a message like this. Never mind. Just click more info, run anyway. So our server is starting up. You can see all the resources loaded here. Now let's open Citizen 4 and try to connect to our server. If you want to add your local server in the list, click the plus button and give localhost 30120 as your server address. Else you can press the F8 button and just type connect localhost and press enter key. We'll be getting a small loading here to fetch the server resources. That's it, we are in. This is our Citizen IB based server. You can press Y for chat and you can type some pre-made commands. This is the command for spawning a vehicle and this is for spawning a weapon. And these are some pre-made commands you can use in your base server. If you go to the server directory and go to the resource folder, you can see each and every resource is running in your server. If you go to the game mode folder, free roam, we can see the scripts for the commands we used inside the server. In __ resource.lua, you can load your client and server scripts. This is also the place where you load your HTML, CSS, JavaScript and all of your other files. Here you can see a log file called commands client. If you open that, you can see every function that triggers when we type a command. And this file is our server script. Here you can give whatever commands you want in your server. To create a new resource, you just want to create a new folder. Let's name it test for now. Now open the folder and you should create a new file here called __ resource.lua like we saw in the game modes resources. Now inside the file, we should load our client and server scripts. For that, you should type client _ scripts and the name of your client script file. I'm just going to give client.lua here. You can just save this. Now we should create our client file. It is client.lua. So for now, we're going to make a simple text display. Like when we press a key in game, it'll display as simple text. First, we're going to make a thread function. And inside that, we're going to create a while loop. This function will check if player has pressed a key. Just for testing, we're going to assign it as E. The key E is 18 and all the key codes is given in the Citizen 4 Discord, and the sprint function is to display a text on screen in game. Inside this function, we should give string, comma, whatever you want to write inside the text, comma, timeout in millisecond, comma 1. That's it. Next step is to load the full resource in our server configuration file. For that, open citizenmp server YAML and add your resource under this. We have given the resource name as test, so I'm gonna give that here. Okay, now we can try running our server just like before. Here we can see that our test resource have loaded successfully without any errors. Now let's join our server just like we did before. I had done some mistakes while typing the code and I already fixed it. So let's check if there is any error by clicking the F8. There is no errors, so we can try pressing the E button. As you can see, it's working. So that's it. That's how we make a server in Citizen 4. If you want your friends or any others to join your server, you should either buy a VPS and host in that, or you should download Radmin VPN. I have given the link in the description. Click on free download, save, open it and set it up. After opening Radmin VPN, you should click on join network and you should type Citizen IV just like I've displayed. And the password is as displayed in the screen. Here you can see all of the computers connected to the network. Also, your friends want to download this VPN and connect to this network to play in your server. Now we can try hosting our server again. Now your friends can connect to your server with this IP address. They should add this address plus your port inside Citizen 4 launcher, just like we did for your local server. And that's all. And if you have any doubts, you can contact me through Discord. I have given my Discord ID in the description.